Hi, Jenny here with At Home Ministries. Jesus at home in you, and you at home in Him. In this video, I wanted to share something that the Lord spoke to my heart yesterday morning. As I sat with Him, I was praying and asking Him to help me push through a block that has been there for me. I've heard His voice, but it's not flowed quite as freely as what it has in the past. And I was missing it, and I wanted to just push into that. So I prayed and asked Him. Literally, I just spoke out and actually even wrote out, Lord, I believe that you love me, and I refuse to accept this blockage. And I asked Him to help me press through and press in to hear Him. And actually, literally press in to hear His voice above all other voices, because that's so vital for us, is that we hear His voice above all others. And this is what began to drop into my spirit. Go forward. Keep marching on. Trust the Spirit within you and the path He has you on. You are not a failure. On Him your life depends. He speaks to you daily, and He is your greatest friend. Hold on and don't let go when things around you shake. Hold on to my truth. All lies you must forsake. For I am your loving Father. I am your most faithful friend. I've been with you since the beginning, and I'll be with you until the end. I've witnessed every battle. I've fought for you each time. I will never leave you, for beloved, you are mine. No mistake is too great for me to turn away. My forgiveness is unending and freely flows each day. Love others deeply. Let go of hurts and pain. Hold on to only my thoughts. Let my presence reign. For it is I inside you that brings about the good, my Spirit leading, guiding you into all things that you should. Remember, I'm your curator. I've pastored you all along. I've brought you through each trial and have built you to be strong. It is not time to shrink back. Going forward is the way to go in my kingdom realm. Hold my hand, don't let go, for I am at the helm. I love you with an everlasting love. My love will never die. Me in you and you in me. Together we abide. Maybe you can identify with some of what He addressed in my heart. That's why I'm sharing it. Maybe you have felt like a failure, like I so often have. Maybe you haven't felt too strong, and how He speaks saying, I've made you strong. Maybe you've had a lot of battles, and that part of I've witnessed every battle and I have fought for you each time. Maybe you need to hear that. He is always with us. He's on our side. If you notice, I tend to rhyme as I write what I hear Him say, and that's how it flows. Not always, but often. And so I want to just let you know that is genuine. I honestly am not that great of a writer that I could get it to rhyme that well. But also another thing that happens is words that I don't even use in my regular vocabulary will come up. And that's when I really know that it's Him, because if I don't even know the word, it's not on my radar. So I write it and then I look it up. And that's what happened in January. He used the word curate, told me that He was curating me. And I mention it because He used that word again the other day when I was hearing Him. And so I looked up curate back in January because I didn't know what it was. The Latin, its origin is Latin. It means care. The noun of it means to minister with pastoral responsibility. Maybe that's a surprise to you. It was to me. Again, I didn't even know what it meant, but when I talked to other people, shared this with a few friends, they immediately like, oh yeah, like in a museum or a theater, to curate. And the reason, the verb of it means to select, organize, look after the items in a collection or exhibition, to select the performer or performances that will feature in an arts event or program. So curate is to set things aside, maybe put on some of the definition that I didn't write down was put it on a shelf and keep it for when you want to put it in that exhibition. And so I found it in the thing that excited me was the whole pastoral responsibility. Jesus told me that he had been curating me, pastoring me. And that's really powerful. And then he used it again. He said, remember, I've been curating you. And so I simply want to share a couple more of these meanings. According to Simply Slow Lovely, put simply, to curate is to look after and preserve. That's our Jesus. He looks after us and he preserves us. According to dictionary.com, to pull together, sift through, and select for presentation. Curate, according to late 14th century, was a spiritual guide, an ecclesiastic responsible for the spiritual welfare of those in his charge, one responsible for the care of souls. And Latin curatus simply means to take care of. So he takes care of us. We can rest in that, knowing that Jesus cares for us. And then he said that again as he spoke to me yesterday morning. I am your curator. I've pastored you all along, and I say that to you. He is saying that to you as well. He's your curator. He's pastoring you. He's watching over you. He is protecting you if you lean into him and trust him. He is taking care of you. And the other thing, I actually stopped yesterday morning and I said, Lord, this part of I am at the helm, I said, is that you, or am I just using that word to rhyme? I question myself like that, and that's good for us to question ourselves. And so I stopped and I looked up the meaning, and it means tiller or wheel to steer a ship. I knew it had something to do with nautica, but it's the tiller or wheel that steers a ship. But it's also a position of leadership or being in charge. So for him to say, I am at the helm, that's very powerful. He is at the helm of our lives if we let him. I encourage you with these words. I hope you find encouragement in these words. Be strong. Go forward. Know that he's fighting for you. Remember, he lives within you. He is in you. You are in him. Be encouraged. And I'm going to repeat these last couple lines. I love you with an everlasting love. My love will never die. Me in you and you in me. Together we abide. Stay in him. Keep your mind in him. Focus on him. And know that he loves you. He loves you. He loves you with an everlasting love. He won't let go. God bless you. Until next time.